Hi everybody, this is Dario. Welcome back to my channel Monthly Reads, and I have with me Maya.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, special guest this time. Maya is my daughter, like you probably know. And this is the first video of mine since a long time actually. I think it's more than 2 months since I published my last video. I think that the last one is the one from a trip to Portugal end of August. It has been a quite tough autumn for me work-wise. You know, after lockdowns ended around the Europe, the business just got back to normal. So you know, you need to in my line of work, you know, I need to travel quite a lot. So it has been a lot of traveling, virtually every week, most of the weekends. It has been pretty tough. So I just didn't have so much time neither for reading or for filming. We have done some reading though. Yes, you more than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have done some reading, Victober reading as well. What did you read for Victober?
I read Wuthering Heights.
Wuthering Heights.
Yes.
I did read Wuthering Heights as well. First time ever. Of course, you know, like in most of the things, you know, from both Victorian and Regency time for me is the first time right now. So Wuthering Heights is first time for me as well. And how did you like it?
I loved it. It was so good. I love it. It's my new favorite book. I love it so much, and I was just speechless after it. I can't.
What was so good about it?
Well, it just everything. Her writing and all the characters. I just loved it, and it's the best story ever created, and everyone should read it. It's so good.
Yeah. I also loved it. It was really a fantastic story. It was at times, you know, shocking. It's like. What is she doing, or what is he doing? What you know, it was completely, you know, things that happened there are just you know, mind blowing. Especially, you know, when you put it in the context of that time, right? You know, even if you would write a book like that right now, it would be a bit unconventional, right? But you can imagine back then how unconventional it was. And although, you know, I didn't love the characters through good part of the book, but then, you know, throughout the book, you know, I grew to like them, and Heathcliff, it took me a long time to like him, but then at the end, you know, all of you that read the book, you know what I'm talking about. And for many years I've been loving this Song of Kate Bush, Wuthering Heights, and a widow, you know, with the red dress. I always, you know, loved it from its, you know, artistic, you know, like both being musically and the video wise, but I never, you know, knew anything about the story, obviously. But now I get it in the context of the story, and it elevated to completely new levels. So it was really great. So for Victober, did you read anything more Victoria for Victober?
I actually didn't. I tried to read The Hound of the Baskervilles, but I just had so much to do at school because I also had a real tough time in school.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. Just Maya just started high school,
Yes.
first year in high school. And it is a lot of work there. I did read the Warden of Anthony Trollope. It was my first Trollope work, and I loved it. It's such a fantastic writer. At least, you know, outside of the English speaking world, I think very much overlooked. Everybody's talking about Dickens. Everybody knows about Dickens, and they were contemporary. Some people are comparing them. In my opinion, it is much more easy to read Trollope, and he has a wit that reminds very much of Jane Austen's. Very, you know, easy to read, very educative. You learn very much about the Victorian society, and you know, in a Warden, his critique of media is you know, it could have been written today, specifically, you know, from the point of view of you know, cancel culture that we have today. You know, just go back to that time, similar feeling. So it was really great. So I was thinking for a while now to, you know, do a video to come back, and, you know, from one day to another, just, you know, couldn't get myself to do it, and then Maya said, yeah, come on, you know, I will do it with you. So you will be helping me to restart my career as a booktuber.
Yes.
Right, great. Thank you very much for that. So how we will restart this, we're gonna do a book haul. And this book haul is based on our trip to London. We were in London last week. It was autumn break here, and we go to London very often. We love London. It's our second home, and we've been regularly traveling there. You up until summer 2019 was the last time you were there, and then we didn't, for whatever reason, we didn't go there during the autumn break, and then COVID struck, and then we couldn't just travel. I did some traveling to London this summer through work, and then now you and the mom and your brother, all of us, we went there. Great to see again the old friend, and to do some book shopping. So we're gonna show some books that we bought. I bought quite a few books, and Maya, she just went completely nuts. So we will do I will do one, she will do one, and then I'm gonna stop with mine, and then she will continue because she has more than I do. So should we start?
Yes.
Yeah, I can start with the first one here that I acquired is Barchester Towers by Anthony Trollope, and this is the second book in his Barchester or Barsetshire series about the clergy in a small imaginary Victorian town, continuation of the ward, and very much with the same characters, and the new ones are coming there as well. So I've started it. It is really lovely book. I have a great bookmark here as well that I got from Maya today. Today is Father's Day here, so I got a present here. Lovely bookmark, and this is a painting of Drottningholm Palace, which is one of the royal palaces in Sweden, and it's a residence of a Swedish king and a queen. So it's really beautiful. And this is a painting by Johann Pasch from mid 18th century. So this is the first book.
And I also got Barchester Towers, but actually you got it. Because I bought it at a secondhand bookshop, but then you didn't want it anymore because you wanted like a new version, kind of. I don't know.
No, I wanted this one. This is the old Oxford Classics version without. It has an introduction, but it doesn't have a comments. It doesn't have explanatory notes. And this one has excellent explanatory notes, so I wanted one with explanatory notes, and you wanted this one.
So I got this.
So and with this one I think I got at the big Waterstones at Piccadilly, and that one we bought in
Blackgull Books in Camden.
Blackgull Books in Camden. It's lovely second-hand shops in Camden Town.
Yes.
And there I also bought another book at Blackgull. What is Blackgull?
Yeah, Blackgull.
Blackgull. Yeah. This one, Jane Austen, Catherine, and other writings. And this is Jane Austen Juvenalia. We have one collection of Juvenalia from her as well, but this is overlapping perhaps 20-30%, and there's lots of new stuff here. There are these classic her classic Juvenalia like Frederick and Elfrida, Jack and Alice, Edgar and Emma, the History of England, Catherine, Evelyn, Love and Friendship, but then there's lots of other stuff here, and it's also this old Oxford World Classics series without explanatory notes.
Yes.
So what's the next one?
And I got this also from Blackgull Books. It's The Woman in White by Wilkie Collins, and you guys know The Woman in White. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this one. I don't really have much to say.
Yeah, it's
about it.
It is like a mystery, Victorian mystery novel, right?
I've heard really great things about this one.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And I think Mom really likes it as well. I think
Yeah,
so.
Mom likes it very much. You know, Mom also went crazy. She bought lots of books as well. She bought, I think she bought Moonstone as well.
Yes, she did.
Yes,
finally, after holding it a bunch of times, she finally bought it.
Yeah.
So, and I'm gonna read it after her.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Yeah, it sounds really, really great, Moonstone. Great. Okay, so next one, I think I acquired this one. Yeah, I acquired this one, Waterson's Gower Street. Waterson's Gower Street is really, really great bookshop, very close to University College London. They have a great collection of books there, and they also sell vintage books. In a really, really great condition. And this book that I bought there is called Comfort Farm by Stella Gibbons. And this is, I never heard about this book. It was on one of these, you know, they have these great tables with thematic tables where they are, you know, showing off books. Many of them you never heard of, but it's really, really interesting titles. And this specific one, it goes like this. When sensible, sophisticated Flora Post is orphaned at 19, she decides her only choice is to descend upon relatives in deepest Sussex. At the aptly named Cold Comfort Farm, she meets the doomed Starcutters, cousin Judith, having with remorse for unspoken wickedness, Amos, preaching fire and damnation, their sons, lustful Seth and despairing Reuben, and crazed old aunt Ida Doom, who saw something nasty in the woodshed. But Flora loves nothing better than to organize other people and resolves to take each of them in hand. A hilarious parody of rural melodramas, Cold Comfort Farm is one of the best loved comic novels of all time. And I love British, you know, slightly silly comic novels. I like rural melodramas. So this I believe is going to be really, really great reading. You never know, but yeah, I really hope so. So what's next on your list?
Yes, and this is also from Black Gull Books. I just found, it looks like someone forgot a bookmark in this. Well, so it's Mary.
What did you find?
What's that?
What did you find?
A bookmark. I mean, it's just a piece of paper, but someone left it in
Okay.
So,
yeah.
So it's Mary Barton by Elizabeth Gaskell. It's a Penguin classic, you know, see? And I love the black spines, so... and I've also heard great things about this one, and I feel like a lot of people have been talking about Elizabeth Gaskell on BookTube, because, you know, Victoria and stuff like that. So yeah, I wanted to read this.
Yeah.
So I got it.
Great. You can do maybe two more.
Okay, let's see. So I got, this is from this, I think it's from, is it from the big, no, it's from Foils. Why did I put it here? Anyway, so I got The Master and My Margarita by Mikael Bulgakov. And yeah, you see. I'm also really excited to read this one. And I feel like we are running out of time if we're gonna do all these books. I feel like we need to hurry up. So I don't want to talk about every book.
Don't worry.
So.
Don't worry. That one is really, really good one. I read it as very young. It's very, very nice one.
Yes.
Go on.
And then Braised Pork by On You. I don't remember where I got it from. Maybe Foils, maybe Waterstones. I don't know. I started this book and I didn't like it. I got so disappointed because I thought it was gonna be, you know, like full of suspense and ooh, but it was more about, spoiler alert, I don't know, finding oneself and stuff like that. I wasn't really into it.
Eat, pray, love kind of thing.
Yeah, I think it was that kind of thing, you know, and I wasn't really into it, so I think I dropped it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, DNF. Yeah, well.
That's okay.
All right, so my next one is again quite similar to this one. It's from the same table, basically. I think the table was called the Great British Read-Off. So this one, and then the second one I picked from there is by L.P. Hartley, The Go-Between. Lovely cover. It's Modern Classics, Penguin, and this is also quite an odd, I think, reading, but it looks really good. It goes like this. When one long hot summer young Leo is staying with a school friend at Branham Hall, he begins to act as a messenger between Ted, the farmer, and Marion, the beautiful young woman up at the hall. He becomes drawn deeper and deeper into the dangerous game of deceit and desire until his role brings him to a shocking and premature revelation. the haunting story of a young boy's awakening into the secrets of the adult world. The go-between is also an unforgettable evocation of the boundaries of Edwardian society. So, really looking forward to this one. Yeah?
Yes. And then I got this book, The Cat Who Saved Books. And it's basically about a guy and a cat who go on a mission to save books who have been like mistreated and stuff like that. And I think I got this one at Foyles, I think. Yeah. And I've seen a lot of people read this one as well and say that it's really good. So I'm excited to read it.
Cool. Take another one.
It's a cute cat on the cover. Also, I love cats.
Yeah.
So, and then I got this one, The Memory Police by Yoko Ogawa. I think that's how you say it.
That one sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds really exciting. It's basically about these people on an island, and if something like leaves the island, people forget about it. And yeah, it sounds really exciting. And it has a really cool cover as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
My next one, and the last novel in my pile here is Agent Running in the Field by John Le Carré, and it's the not the last but the second last novel, I think second last novel in a long series of spy novels written by John Le Carré. I really like John Le Carré. He's a really masterful writer, and I love the theme in itself. And this one is set in a contemporary environment in the time of Brexit and Trump, and I'm really excited to read this one. Yes.
And then I got this one at Foyles as well. It's Just the Plague by Ludmila Ulitskaya, and it's about a scientist who's doing research on the bubonic plague, and then he realizes that he is accidentally infected, and everyone he encountered on the journey, because he's going on like a train and stuff like that, everyone he encountered on the journey needs to be quarantined and traced and stuff like that. So it sounds really exciting as well. I mean, exciting, it sounds really good. Yeah, so
nice. Okay, my next one, and this is the book it's been around on the tables at Waterstones, and this one I actually bought or actually got I didn't buy it. Mia got it for me at Waterstones in Hampstead. We love Hampstead. That's the it's a really favorite spot on earth. Hampstead, the Hampstead Heath and surroundings there, and we were at Waterstones there, and then we found this one. At the pond, swimming at the Hampstead Ladies Pond, and in Hampstead Heath, it's a huge park area in North London. It is really it's really a really big one. Rather it's not kind of curated like a central London parks. It is more wild. It has several swimming ponds. And one of these ponds it's for ladies only, and here is a number of stories written by female authors, and it is basically about their memories and their perception of swimming at the Hampstead Ladies Pond. So it is everything from the 60s childhood for some of them until contemporary time. So yeah, looks very nice. Yeah.
yes. And I got this one from Waterstones. It's Mordew by Alex Phoebe.
I don't know.
Yes, it looks like this. It looks really good. It's the first thing it says on the back is God is dead, and that I was like, oh, damn. So God is dead, and then this boy Nathan, he gets sold. His mother sells him to the master of Mordew, and the master, he derives his magical power from feeding on the corpse of God. And Nathan, he has his own strength, and yeah, It's greater than the monsters I've known. It sounds a bit like confusing in a way, but it sounds really good as well.
Yeah, I think Juan at Just Juan Reader,
Yes.
he loves this book. Yeah.
Yes, but look at this.
Right.
It looks really cool.
Yeah, very. It's gorgeous. Yeah. Go on, another one.
It sounds like I know nothing about the books I've chosen. I do know what I picked out. I'm just stressed by the time. Okay.
Don't worry about that.
So then we have.
They can they can pause it and have a cup of tea. It's okay. Don't worry about it.
So we have this one. It's Pironia by Susanna Clark. And we were all a bit confused about this book, about like what it said on the back and everything. But you know, I've also heard that it's gonna be really good, so I had to.
Yeah, it's been around a book for a while, and also heard mostly good stuff about it.
Yeah, and some a lot of people love it.
You did win some prize, you did it.
Yeah, it won the Women's Prize for Fiction.
Yeah, 2021. Yeah.
Yeah. So and it looks really cool.
No, she wrote something else recently.
Yes.
So, yeah, it's Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell.
Yes.
Yeah, the thick one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So, yeah, nice.
Next one from my pile. It's a non-fiction. It's Handel in London by Jane Glover. Handel in London: The Making of Genius, and it is about the composer Handel, actually. So you don't have in English you don't have the letter A as we have in Germanic speaking countries. So it's George Friedrich Handel, one of my favorite composers, and I really like his saraband. Among other stuff, he spent most of his career in London as a protege of King George II, and that's where he made his name. So this is a biography of Handel during his time in London. Yes.
Yes. So then we have The Thursday Murder Club by Richard Austen, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it's about this like group of friends. I don't know. They're like 80 years old. But it's about this group of friends, and they investigate unsolved murders once a week, and then this like really brutal killing happens near them, and they find themselves in the middle of the schmack.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and they.
It's perfect for you. You love old people.
Yeah, I love old people, and I love a good mystery. So it sounds really nice.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for this one.
Ah, cool. Go another one.
Yes. Then we have Sylvia Plath Collected Poems. We have it at home already, and I had it in my room because I stole it from my mom.
Yeah.
But then she was like, I really want my Sylvia Plath poems back, so she bought me my own version of Sylvia Plath's Collected Poems. So yeah.
Yeah.
From Waterstones.
Yeah. That's great. Okay. Next one on my pile. It's another non-fiction. It's The Story of Britain by Roy Strong. The Story of Britain from the Romance to the present. I'm Anglophile, like most of you know, and reading quite a lot about both fiction and non-fiction set in different periods in the British history. But what I wanted to have one volume expose written by same person that gives the whole story of Britain. And I was looking several different options, and this one is the one that got best reviews among the ones that I found. So that's basically it. So I want to read about the Britain. So here it is. I'm not a big fan of the cover. It's not my cup of tea, but I hope that the content is better. So yeah.
Yes. So then we have two small short stories. I mean, this one is a short story. My mom got it for me because she has been forcing me. She's been at my neck with this one. It's The Yellow Wallpaper by Charlotte Perkins Gilman, and I'm not. She was like, I'm buying it for you. You can't stop me. So we have this one.
What is it about? It says on the back, yeah.
No, I don't. I don't think it just says.
It says this horrifying semi-autobiographical feminist story of imprisonment and madness scandalized 19th century society.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
It says a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, and then we have some poems by Emily Bronte, because I love Emily Bronte. So it's the night is darkening. Too small, sweet little.
Cool. How many? You have one left, right?
I have 2 left.
You have 2 left. Okay. So I'm gonna do my last here, and this one, it's so great. It's On Beauty by Umberto Eco, a history of a Western idea. So the Umberto Eco, everybody knows Umberto Eco, and we were at the Tate Britain. Like we usually go to Tate Britain on the National Gallery and look at the pictures, and then in the bookshop, I've been seeing this book several times, picking it up, and now I picked it up and decided I'm buying it. It is Eco is treating the concept of beauty in visual art from several different perspectives, and covering different concepts, like the symmetry, the colors, also getting into concept of beauty in philosophy and theology. It is a very nicely illustrated work, and written with his rich language. So this one, I think it is going to be something that we are coming back quite often to. So Umberto Eco Beauty. I just remembered there's another book that's not on a pile. I'm gonna get it while we're talking about this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I saw that as well.
Yeah.
I was just gonna mention it to you.
Yeah.
So that, yes, we have Leave the World Behind by Rumaan Alam, I think that's how you say it. And it's about Amanda and Clay, and they're living the best life, outside the city, outside New York. I mean, yes. And then Ruth and GH, an older couple who say that they own the place that Amanda and Clay are staying in. They come there and they say that a power outrage has swept the city, and there's no phone service. The internet is down. And yeah, what actually happened back in New York? Is it safe? Is everything okay, And it sounded really, really exciting.
Yeah, you're gonna figure it out.
Yes, I'm gonna figure it out. And I think Mom wants to read this after me. She also sounded really excited about this one. So
yeah, cool.
That's good. Do I take this one as well?
Yeah, you can take it.
So then we have The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I actually, my friend kind of forced me to buy this one. I think it's YA. I often don't really read YA. I have nothing against it. It's just not often my cup of tea. But I love Greek mythology and everything like that. So it's about, Achilles and Patroclus and the Trojan War and stuff like that. And I'm kind of really excited about this one. I hope I will I think I will like it, but we'll see.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pile. And the last book I got is also when I mentioned Tate Britain, then I remember. Yes, I didn't buy only that one, but I bought this one, the PreRaphaelites, their lives and works in 500 images, and we love PreRaphaelites, right? And your favorite is Waterhouse.
Yes.
Yes. It's William Holman Hunt and Maddox Brown and all the other guys from that time, the pre-Raphaelite movement that completely changed the way how to look at the art again in Britain. Yeah, there is one pre-Raphaelite picture, Lady of Shalott, that we have up there, right? So it was the movement that was a reaction to rather academic, you know, post-Raphael, post-Michelangelo school of painting that was prevalent in Britain, and that was very much promoted by the Royal Academy. So then, you know, this group of painters got together and decided to rebel in a way artists rebel. They invent a new style, and this invention was really it was rather a reinvention. You know, going back to another type of painting outside, going more into mythological setting, and it is very nice paintings of a type like this one, for instance.
I love that one.
It's really good one.
We saw that one.
Yeah, we saw that one in the Tate Britain. It is one by Hunt. Now I can see, you know, when I look at it, it's not. It doesn't give you the full depth of a picture like you have it when you have a painting in the front of you. But when you are in the front of a painting, you know, it's such a shimmering, beautiful picture. Another one is a classic by Millet. Is Ophelia. This one is also really great, and there are lots of them. So this book is presenting each of the painters from that period and their works from that period. And what is also quite known, you know, from that period, that is, you know, people are talking about the pre-Raphaelite women. It's very often women are elaborately painted in a rather romantic setting. This is, you know, particular one. I don't remember how this one is called. I think it's called April or something like that. This is also at Tate Britain. This is a typical example of a pre-Raphaelite woman. So yeah. So I really like that we bought this one as a coffee table book, so that you can look into, read a little bit, and you know, get educated about art. So yeah, that's it for this time. So Motley Reads is back. I was about to say Motley Reed is back. Motley Reads is back. So until next time, take care. Bye.
Bye.